Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today another kind of Timex Snoopy collaboration watch. This time we've got Snoopy on the face of a silver dialed Marlin, not the Flying Ace that Timex is already selling. I'm fairly certain Timex doesn't even have this one up yet on their website. It's Snoopy typing away on a typewriter. You'll see the watch in a second. Let's see, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago I showed you two new Q watches, Q Timex, the Pepsi quartz with Snoopy on it, really cute, sells decently, and then a Coke one, like the original Q, Coke. And then the week before that, the one I really want to talk about, the Batman Auto, that I really thought was going to be a good seller, but it taught me a very valuable lesson, and that lesson is know your customer. And I do know my customer. I know you guys very well. And while the Batman Timex is a boon for Timex, they're selling them hand over fist. It's ridiculous how well they're selling. For me, it hasn't been great. And I get all the comments. I understand everything. And it goes to show that my customer, I hesitate to use the term educated because that means that everyone else isn't educated. But my customer really knows what they want, really knows what to pay for certain technologies and certain, I guess, characteristics of a wristwatch. And it was a very interesting and eye-opening lesson for me, again, to always know your customer. So I promise, I do know you guys. I think this one's pretty cool. I think some of you will enjoy it. So let's check it out. So yeah, Timex is beating the Marlin drum to death. I would say they're also beating the Q drum to death. They found a winning style, and they keep reissuing it in different flavors. Like the Orient Bambino, it'll probably eventually get a little bit stale. But I thought this was a nice, I don't want to say improvement, a nice alternate for the Marlin, and it has some fun too. So on the dial, clearly we see Snoopy banging away at the typewriter, making his next famous, maybe his dissertation or composition, whatever it may be. So really nice looking. We'll get it on a dial a little bit more in a second. So this is the 40mm Marlin with the silver Snoopy dial. Part number is TW2U71200ZV. They are for sale on the website. They are $259. Go over the price first, and then let's go into the design. It is classic or automatic Marlin size. The hand-wind Marlins were much smaller. The automatics, though, to house Miota movement, are upsized a bit. So we have 40 millimeters in diameter. We have 13 thick to a nice domed mineral crystal with a nice dome on it. Really cool. Okay, 13 thick here. 48 on the lug tip to lug tip. We are looking at a 20 millimeter lug. It is a regular push-pull crown, not screw down. It does not hack, but it does hand wind. So when I pull out the crown at the time, the second hand does not stop. There is, let's see, is there a date? Yeah, there's a date position. So I know it's going to drive some people bonkers, but I'll be honest with you. You can hear it clicking over. But there obviously is no date window on the watch, probably just to keep it nice and clean. Powered by a Miota 8215, which is a 21 joule hand winding automatic movement. And you can see the rotor in the back, a couple of stickers with movement information on it. And this is From Paper to Platinum, 70 Years of Peanuts. And the Schultz initials, last name signed on the bottom. During the other Snoopy Q video, I made the erroneous mistake of saying George Schultz, which, as a child of the 80s Secretary of State under Ronald Reagan. So that was my error. I do know it's Charles Schultz, a slip of the tongue. But on George Schultz, if you're interested, watch one of the Theranos documentaries. It's amazing what a role that guy and his grandson played in the undoing of that tremendous pharmaceutical company. Comes, like I said, nice black leather strap with matching stitching. Signed buckle. There's the tag. Got it? Like I said, the price is $259. The dial is a beautiful radiant silver. We'll do a loom shot in a second. There isn't much to really look at, but there's the dial. There's Snoopy. He looks good. Timex brand name. Unsigned crown. Just a nice throwback piece, and definitely a lot of Snoopy fans out there. Like I said, Timex is selling a different version, the Flying Ace version, with Snoopy famously, I guess, battling the Red Baron in his airplane. So this one is a little bit different, just like I said, him typing away on the typewriter. So there's the loom. The hands are loomed, but the markers are not, so it does make it very difficult to tell the time if you don't have a correct orientation, but there certainly is luminescence on the hands. So there is Snoopy on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. There I am on the strap. Plenty of space to go in either direction. Fits me fine. 48 millimeters tip to tip. Fits just perfectly. It occurred to me I did not do my own wrist check before in front of the lens, so in case you're wondering, I'm still sporting this Squale Matic Blue. A lot of people have been asking about this watch, what it is. I guess I haven't worn it in quite a long time. It's a Squale Matic with the polished case and the blue dial. There's two blues. There's a navy blue and this blue. This is the blue that I simply adore. And then I'm wearing the wave, kind of the wave dial prototype Islander. And that'll do it. Let's see. So this has been Mark from longislandwatch.com showing you the Timex Snoopy Marlin 70 years, peanuts, all of the good stuff. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.